Hey everybody, Kerry Tepedino here, and I am a friend of Cindy's, and she asked me to come in and do a quick training for you guys. And so we're going to do a quick training in regards to self-love. So if you don't know me yet, Kerry Tepedino, I'm a world-renowned health coach, life coach, and really do take a stand for women to understand their value and their worth no matter what. And so I know this community that Cindy has built is all about, owning your own luck and love and creating your luck and love and going out there and finding, being a magnet to creating extraordinary love in your life. And Cindy and I have talked about this before. And, as friends, we were sharing what it really took. For example, let me speak from my own personal experience. What it really took for me to find to strike gold in regards to the love part aspect of my life was first doing the work on myself. And what I found was before I did the work on myself, then I was going into dating. I was going into relationships, hoping to be chosen or wanting to be validated and really looking externally for something that I needed to first find inside of myself. And that was a really rocky journey, and as you're listening to this, whether you're listening to this live or you're listening to the replay, go ahead and post in the comments. I would love to know, does this resonate with you? Can you hear yourself in this? Are you somebody who's often or has at some time or in the past looked outside of yourself in regards to love, looked outside of yourself in hopes of being chosen or finding the one? And what I learned through my whole healing journey with self-love was that it really took knowing and loving myself no matter what, loving myself no matter what, no matter if I had moles, no matter if I had scars, no matter if I had extra weight. I used to be about 45, 50 pounds heavier than I am today, which was a symptom to me having low self-worth and not loving myself. It wasn't because of the food, and my lack of self-confidence wasn't because of the weight. The weight was a symptom to something deeper going on. So when I started to do the real work, which was the work around how do I become a woman that I love? How do I become a woman that I respect in the world? And what do I want my life to look like? And I went on this long journey. Then what got to open up from that space is that I realized that finding the one starts with becoming the one. And becoming the one is going to be relative. It's going to be different to all of us, right? For you becoming the one could look very different than what becoming the one looks like for me. For me personally, it was really about being able to trust myself, knowing that I had my own back, loving and appreciating my body, my physical body, and recognizing the beauty that was there, owning my gifts, my value, what I could put into the world, what I could, how I could impact others. And when I started to soften and really love myself no matter what, and I started to do that with even daily actions like baths, slowing down, taking baths by candlelight, giving myself the opportunity to take a long shower and getting in child's pose and letting the warm water hit my it's the sacrum or the base of my spine, so that I felt nurtured and loved. Eating well, not overeating, but eating well-balanced meals, not stress eating or checking out with food or alcohol anymore, but allowing myself to be present with what I was actually putting into my body. That path of self-love included being in connection with other people, not isolating, but allowing myself to be vulnerable, to be seen, to be loved, allowing myself to be in relationships with non-judgment, stop judging others, because that was really because I was judging myself so much, right? So that whole journey of self-love also included learning to have fun by myself, going out in nature, enjoying nature, taking myself out on hikes, going surfing, getting into the ocean, getting into the water. It included allowing myself to be grateful. And not only being grateful for other things, but being grateful and acknowledging myself. When was the last time you acknowledged yourself for showing up, for even watching this video and implementing one thing from this training? So what I find for a lot of women is a lot of women are really hard on themselves. It's this monkey mind conversation around you're not good enough, it's never going to work for you, who do you think you are? You're never going to find the one, they're not going to choose you. And that conversation, it just like beats us down, right? It beats down the spirit. And so with today's training, my invitation to you is to start to show up for yourself in a way that is truly loving. Treat yourself in a way that you would treat your most adored child in your life. You wouldn't beat them up. You wouldn't say negative things to them. You wouldn't tell them they're not good enough. You wouldn't tell them that their dreams are ridiculous. You wouldn't feed them sugar all day long. So why would you do that to you? So this training today is an invitation to you to do something different, to show up differently for yourself and really take a stand for yourself in regards to what does self-love look like. When you love yourself, you open up this conversation, you open up the possibility to receive love from other people. If you don't love yourself, it's like you're choking it off. There is a wall there. And I know it's a wall of protection oftentimes. I get it. We've all been hurt in the past. I get it. And do you really want to unpack your bags and live in that space of pain? Or are you willing to believe that the universe has something good in store for you? That whatever that is already making its way to you? Are you willing to open up this different conversation of possibility? So my invitation to you, and I would love for you to post below. I do see that we have some people watching. Go ahead and say hi. I would love to see who's here. Hey, Kelly. My invitation for you is to go ahead and post below. What are you willing to stretch with today? What is the stretch that you're willing to take today? Hi, Helen. What is the stretch that you're willing to take today in regards to loving yourself more? What is that? Does that mean that you're going to get to bed early enough and sleep enough? Does that mean you're going to hydrate? Does that mean you're going to eat well? You're going to be kind to your body? Does it mean you're going to get out in nature? You're going to move your body? You're going to get fresh air? Does that maybe mean you have a date tonight? Maybe with somebody you're already in a relationship with or somebody new? And maybe what this means is on that date, you're going to take the pressure of needing to be perfect. And you're going to take the pressure off of the other person that they need to be perfect. And you're going to stay in the possibility of curiosity. You're going to stay in the possibility of play and fun. And you're going to relax and you're just going to allow yourself to be you. Helen says she's going out with her friends to a show tonight. Awesome. And so how can you show yourself? How can you be in this act of kindness and self-love for yourself when you're out connecting with your friends tonight? So post below, how are you willing to show up? What are the ways of being that you get to step into to create more expansive, extraordinary self-love so that you can attract more love into your space, into your life, so that you can shift the results that you're maybe not thrilled about in your life right now, so that you can shift those results to results that you're crazy excited about. Are the ways of being connected, committed, passionate, loving, compassionate? What are the ways of being that you're willing to take on today and stretch into? Helen says, I can be relaxed and just enjoy. Yes, take the pressure off of needing to be perfect or your friends needing to be perfect or needing it to look a certain way, and allow yourself to live in the moment. Because the truth is, transformation is happening now. It's not happening in the past. It's not happening in those moments of pain in the past. It's not even happening in the future because the future doesn't exist yet. Transformation is happening now, and it's happening here. And so then the question gets to be, what are you going to do with it? And on that note, I hope you enjoyed this quick training. I would love to know your thoughts. Post below. You can also come visit me on my own page and join in on our fun. And with that being said, have an awesome rest of your day. Mwah. Bye, everyone.